Hi everyone, welcome back. There's something that a lot of people seem to be feeling lately, even if they don't always say it directly. Life feels less predictable than it used to. You see it every day, you see it in conversations about the economy, you see it in how quickly technology is changing. You see it in careers that look stable one moment and uncertain the next. Even the pace of everyday life feels faster, and unpredictability is something the human mind struggles with. Our brains naturally look for patterns. They feel safer when life is structured, when things follow rhythms, when tomorrow looks somewhat similar to today. But when things start changing quickly, that sense of predictability disappears. And when predictability disappears, the nervous system becomes more alert. It starts scanning the future constantly, trying to anticipate what might happen next, trying to prepare for things that might go wrong. And that can create a lot of internal tension because, the brain is always looking for signals of safety. And one of the strongest signals of safety is stability, routine, structure, familiar patterns. When life follows predictable rhythms, the nervous system relaxes. But when life feels unpredictable, the brain shifts into a more cautious state. It becomes more vigilant, more aware of potential threats, more focused on what might happen next, or what will change. And modern life contains a lot of change. Industries evolve quickly. Technology transforms the way we work. Economies shift. Conditions shift. Information spreads across the world instantly. So people are constantly exposed to signals that suggest things might change again, even when nothing bad is happening in your personal life. Right now, the awareness of uncertainty can still create tension. Your brain is essentially trying to prepare for possibilities that haven't even happened yet. And that constant anticipation can be exhausting. A lot of people respond to uncertainty by trying to control more things. They try to predict everything, plan everything, stay ahead of every possible scenario. But that approach usually creates more stress instead of less. Because the truth is, life has always contained uncertainty. Every generation has experienced moments where the future felt unclear. Economic changes, technology changes, revolutions, cultural shifts. The difference today is that we see those things instantly. We're exposed to them constantly. And that makes uncertainty feel more intense than it might have done in the past. One of the most helpful shifts you can make is realizing something simple. You don't need to stabilize the entire world. You only need to stabilize yourself. And that shift removes an enormous amount of pressure because, instead of trying to predict everything that might happen, you start focusing on what you can actually influence: your habits, your routines, your environment, the way you respond when life changes. Internal stability becomes incredibly powerful when the world feels unpredictable. And the interesting thing is that internal stability is usually built through very simple practices. Routine helps, structure helps, regular sleep helps, movement helps, spending time away from constant stimulation helps. These things send signals to your nervous system that life still contains patterns, that not everything is chaotic. Another shift is shrinking your time horizon. Instead of trying to control the next 5 years, bring your focus back to the present day. Your responsibilities today, your habits today, your environment today. You don't need to have the entire future figured out. You only need to keep showing up in your life one day at a time. Because resilience, isn't about eliminating uncertainty. It's about becoming steady enough to live alongside it. And that steadiness grows slowly through routines, through awareness, through learning how to calm your mind even when the world feels chaotic. While the external world might continue changing, your ability to remain grounded can become stronger over time. And that quiet steadiness becomes one of the most valuable things you can build. Because while the world may remain unpredictable, the way you respond to it can become calm, clear, and stable. And that kind of internal stability is something no external chaos can easily take away.